Praise the Lord. What is up? Today we are going to talk about what should the first 30 seconds of your life insurance sales call sound like. Okay? And we got to talk about this why. Because I'm realizing that a lot of agents don't even get opportunities to get clients into applications, which you can't get a closed deal without an application. You can't, you know, help a family provide generational wealth if we don't get past that first 30 seconds in that pitch, right? There's a bunch of spam callers, bill collectors calling our clients, right? And so we want to make sure that we identify ourselves so they know who is calling them. And the last thing we want, it's so defeating. I know what that's like to get on the line and you just get like banged on. But yeah, so that's what we're going to talk about today, okay? And so if you are struggling getting a lot of hangups, getting a lot of people, appointment setting yourself to death, you are going to want to watch this video to help elevate some of your sales. I keep accidentally saying scale and sales because our company is called Scale. I'm going to help you elevate your sales skills, all right? And so that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to talk about this first 30 seconds of a life insurance call. What should that sound like? How should you feel and how you should execute that? Like, we're actually going to go ahead and role play. So after I break down exactly the 4 things that every single like 30 seconds of your life insurance call should sound like, where then I'm going to go ahead and role play and we're going to go ahead so you can actually hear what it sounds like and what it shouldn't sound like, all right? So make sure if you are truly dedicated to getting better and getting good, you watch the entire video so you can be educated and execute this on your next call later today. All right? Beautiful. All right, so let me go ahead and pull this up. Let me explain what the importance is first of why you need to fix this and eradicate every single issue you have at the beginning of the sales call. So I'm actually going to show you really quick what happens to an agent who actually knows how to get through the first 30 seconds. Let's look at what does income look like for an agent who knows how to get through the first 30 seconds and implements these tactics, right? Because why are we going to be doing something that ain't making us money or helping our clients? That's really, really important, okay? So let me go ahead and share this with you. Beautiful. Let me go ahead and share this. This is one of our client sales tracker. Y'all know I love, love, love data and analytics, and I like to make sure that I'm able to audit an audience productivity and where does it need to grow. You can go watch another video exactly on how I do this sales tracker, and I can, without even talking to you or listening to a sales call, I can know exactly what's wrong with your deals. Okay. So here, when someone can get through the first 30 seconds of a life insurance call, you get what's called a pitch. You're able to pitch exactly what life insurance is and what is that you're trying to tell them. If we don't have a pitch, we don't have the ability to get into an application. If we don't have an application, we can't get into a close. Okay? And so let's look at this for a second. One of our clients, call him case study A, he got 65 leads. Okay? He only pitched 14 people. Okay? That's 23% of the leads that actually came in. He got 13 of those into an application because he has an amazing pitch, but we can't get to in a pitch if we don't get through the first 30 seconds, which then he closed at 12, which is a 95% close rate. Beautiful, love it. And he closed $18,000 in AP. So I want to be very, very clear. We got to get through your first perfect 30 seconds. We got to master this because if we can't get in a pitch, we can't get in an application. We can't get an application, we can't get in a close, okay? And so that's what we're going to master right now. Look how much of a difference. He only spoke to 14 people the first week in December, and he closed 18 grand in AP. Oh, I love to frickin' see it, okay? So beautiful. Let's go to what your first 30 seconds, what that should look like, okay? It should exemplify. You ready for this? Tonality, identification, alliance, and authority. I'm going to repeat it one more time. I want you to pull out a piece of paper if you want to leave notes, whatever. I personally believe in actually writing something down and actually taking it into my subconscious. There's something about hearing, reading, writing, and listening to something. So go ahead. I'm going to give you literally 2 seconds to grab something to write with because I'm literally about to change your ability to get inside of a call and actually add value to a client, okay? So go grab that. 1, 2. Okay, beautiful. So tonality. Okay. Let's talk a little bit about tonality, all right? A lot different sales experts have their opinions on what tonality should sound like. And I love all of their opinions and their strategies, but specifically for life insurance, I'm going to tell you what strategy that I found best. I like to put a life insurance agent in the category of someone's lawyer, of someone's doctor, their child care provider, someone who is around for a long time, and it should not be transactional. And so guess what? I'm going to talk to my client like this is not transactional. You have to remember, when it comes to life insurance sales, we're about to ask them some extremely personal questions about their health, right? We're about to ask clients for their social. We're about to have to identify ourselves as a professional. And so I want to sound like a friend, like a family member. Remember, the moment that their child turns 18, you want them coming to us. We are a strategist for the long-term generational wealth building of this family. So I'm going to talk to them the way that I want to be perceived by them. I'm their friend, I'm kind, I'm professional, and they come to me for specific service, okay? And so tonality, some sales experts will say, hey, I like, going neutral, blah, blah, blah. I don't believe in that for life insurance sales. We're not doing a B2B transaction. We're not talking about money. We're talking about family, generational wealth, and we're having a really heart-to-heart conversation that I want to make sure my tonality is happy and bubbly. We're already talking about something so significant like death. Like, we're literally, like, think about how morbid that conversation is. Like, we're literally talking about the worst freaking day of someone's life and how they're going to prepare for that. We don't even like talking about death. So you mean I'm about to spend like 35, 45 minutes talking about how to prepare for their death and like what that's going to look like for their children? Nah. I got to lighten up the mood a little bit. And so here I like talking like a family member, like a professional. And so I'm going to go up and bubbly. Mind you, with tonality, what's extremely important, if we start at a neutral place, it's extremely important to understand. If we start at a very neutral place, I can't elevate or even joke with my client without it coming off incorrectly if they don't know my character and don't know that I'm actually being kind and nice. And I just personally like having real conversations with my clients because we're talking about a very real thing, okay? So I'm coming into this for women bubbly, nurturing, kind, loving, proud of what I do, passionate, excited. So yeah, you get me on the line. I'm gonna be honest, guys, and this is why this is so important when it comes to the tonality. There's a lot of people who could do what you do, okay? There's a lot of licensed agents out there, and most likely, some of your clients may even be quote unquote shopping around, and the only difference between you and someone else is your tonality, your kindness, your character, the way that you are actually giving to the client on the line. So I'm going to sound bubbly. That's my personality. I'm going to sound loving and nurturing. I'm going to be mothering. That's just who I am, okay? And I encourage women to operate that way, okay? Because it will help later down in the call. And again, nobody wakes up and says, "Hey, I want to pay Dana today." I don't care how interested the lead in. No one says that I want to drop 300 bucks with you today. I'm going to make this call worth it, memorable, and passionate because this is what I love and I appreciate business, and my tonality is going to lead with gratitude because I'm so honored and grateful that I have this client and this family in my presence in order to help them build generational wealth. This is a conversation they're never going to actually forget. And so yeah, I'm meeting you with gratitude. For men, dude, smile. And so with tonality here, freaking smile. I can tell when you're not smiling literally by the way that you're actually talking, even if we're over the phone. Literally, I can tell by the way that you're talking, even if it's over the phone. Do you see that? So I'm going to change my tonality. All right, let's go to the next one. Second, identification. We are going to identify ourselves immediately, okay? Immediately. I'm not a spam caller, okay? You told me to give you a call. Mind you, again, really big. We're IMPs here at Scale Marketing. We're insurance marketing partners. So unfortunately, if you're dealing with a lead vendor, you have no idea where these leads are coming from. These next two are going to be difficult for you to do. And so that's a whole different video in itself. I encourage you getting with an IMP and actually having clients who know that you're about to call and what you're going to call about. And like, that's going to make all the difference. When we role play, you'll understand. But this is very important. Identify yourself, okay? Because the reason why people are banging on you is because they don't know that why you're calling. All of our clientele and the families that reach out to us and our clients at scale, they know why they're calling, because we don't do bait and switch in marketing. We don't play like that, okay? I take my job very seriously, and I want to talk to clients. I don't bombard people's life. I execute and make sure I fulfill people's desires who reached out to us. That is my name of the game of marketing. So we're going to identify ourselves, okay? I'm going to teach you how to do that properly with our script. And number 3, alliance. Alliance, okay. We need to make sure that you and I are on one accord. I cannot move forward in any relationship, in any conversation, if we are not on one accord. So I'm going to go ahead and get the client in alliance, and I'm going to remind them of what they saw, and I'm even going to make them remind me of what they saw in marketing to make sure that they're on the call for the right freaking reasons, right? And so I cannot help you if I don't have a level of understanding, or I'm not going to be able to, which then leads into the 4th thing, show authority of why I'm here to serve and what I can do for my clientele if we are not in alliance, okay? I don't do business with people that I'm not in alliance with, okay? And it's very, very important. Again, a lot of this stems from great marketing, but I'm telling you what this first 30 seconds should look like, okay? And so, beautiful. Now what we're going to do is we're going to role play so you can see what that sounds like. Now, okay, so tell me really quick. Do you want to hear how it sounds first, how it should sound, or you want to hear how it shouldn't sound? Tell me right now. One, come on, tell me. You want to hear how it should sound first, or how it should sound? I can't hear you. It's like I love doing that. All right, let's go with how it should sound. Okay, we want to hear a winning first 30 seconds. Okay. And again, you can definitely take parts of this script, but unfortunately, you won't be able to take all of this script in these first 30 seconds if you are not an IMP with us. We're not your insurance marketing partner. There's a piece of leverage that all of our clients get, just like Jake from State Farm or Flo from Progressive. The face of our advertisement and company is Prince Donnell Morris, the co-founder of the company. So they're able, as registered agents with IMP, like with scale, to use his name. So again, this is great marketing with leads. I don't know where your lead vendor is or where you're getting your leads from, but if your client can't identify why they're getting in contact with you, sorry. Okay, so let's go ahead. How does this sound like? That's like my client, like phone ringing. Okay. Excuse me, Brittany, really quick, do you mind hopping in with me and just role playing and just talk? Yeah, just talk a little loud. All right, this first 30 seconds. All right, ready? Hey, Brittany, how have you been? Don't worry, I am not a bill collector, Brittany. You actually told me to give you a call. My name is Dana. I'm reaching out on behalf of Prince Donnell. You watched his video on Facebook or Instagram about an IUL life insurance policy that has cash value benefits. Oh, don't worry. Remember the black guy with the beard, the light eyes, and the glasses? Yes, I'm glad that you remember. Now, so that we're on one accord, what did you actually understand about the video you watched on the IUL? By the way, there's no wrong answer, okay? Ah, I'm about to give you my headset and hand it over. Beautiful. You got a little bit of it right, Brittany. And so what I'll do is I'll help educate you, okay, when I help you today. So what I'm going to do, Brittany, I'm going to ask a few pre-qualifying questions so I can tailor the right type of policy to your age, your income, and health, Brittany, okay? So if you don't mind me asking, what do you do for a living to earn income, and how much do you expect to earn in 2024? Beautiful. Stop. Okay. Thank you so much, Brittany. I hope you guys could hear her. But very, very important. So let's run this down. So, hey, Brittany, how have you been? Boom, we're here at Tonality. Hey, Brittany, how have you been? Literally, in our organization, we actually took 4 different intros from Hi, Brittany, it's Cassie reaching out on behalf of, boom. We took, hey, Brittany, how have you been? And we've took multiple different intros. This one outperformed by about like 70%, okay? So this intro is so important. You may think that it is insignificant, that if a client wants to talk, they want to talk and they're not going to hang up. No, no. This puts a client in the mind frame that you know them, they know you, and we are from individuals in the past, and we actually know each other, and I'm here to help you, right? And so, hey, Brittany, how have you been? You see that? Now look how different this can sound. Uh, hey, Brittany, this is Cassie, Dana calling from Prince Donnell about life insurance. Ew, that's disgusting. That's gross, right? So, hey, Brittany, how have you been? So, do you see my tone is fluctuated, right? I'm happy. You can hear that I'm smiling. If I met you in person, you would see me smiling. I respect my clientele. Even if this sale is over the phone, I'm going to give my client the best. I'm going to give them gratitude. I'm going to give them respect. I'm going to give them a freaking smile. And if you're running phone sales, you should be pretending. There should be a freaking mirror on your desk. And if you ain't smiling, I don't want to do business with you either. You don't deserve that sale. You don't deserve that family's honor, okay? But don't worry. I'm here to teach you, all right? So, hey, Brittany, how have you been? Okay, boom. You see that tonality, right? Identification, right? Again, if you are working with a lead vendor and you don't know where the heck this lead came from, you need to fire them immediately and you need to run in the opposite direction. Do not waste any more of your money. I don't play like that. So I need to know exactly where my lead came from, and my lead needs to know exactly where I came from and why I'm calling them, okay? Because I have mutual respect for my clients, and I'm not calling anybody who did not desire for me to call them. That's called bombarding, and that's called being invasive, okay? I don't know about you, but you ever got like an email and you don't know how you got it? Who told you to take my email? That was rude and disrespectful. I didn't ask you to come to my door. Don't come unannounced. And that's just our methodology behind Scale with becoming an insurance marketing partner. There's no lead that should come in the door that did not consent to actually desiring life insurance, okay? And so now I get to identify myself. Well, my name is Cassie. I'm reaching out on behalf of Prince Donnell. You watched his video on Facebook or Instagram about using an IUL life insurance policy that has cash value benefits. Okay, again, tonality. I'm not concerned, and I'm leading with authority, and I'm leading with confidence and a smile. There is not a bone in my body that says I'm not supposed to be calling this person because one, I know where they got the marketing from, but number two, um, if you sound scary on the phone, that's weird. Like, why would your client want to talk to you? I would hang up on you too. If it sound like, uh, my name is Dana. I'm calling on behalf of Donald Morris. You called about like an IUL? No, I'm reminding my client to the T that they consented to me giving them a call so that it avoids them hanging up on me. Okay? So very, very important. So my name is Cassie. I'm reaching out on behalf of Donnell Morris. Yep, bridging that gap for remembrance. You watch his video on Facebook or Instagram about using an IUL life insurance policy that has cash value benefits. And then I let the client respond. Salespeople are no. Let your client freaking think. Okay? Let them think. Plus, I like to make sure that I'm pulling them closer. This is a conversation. I'm not just a salesperson who's like, da, 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 da. Okay? Now, next. Awesome. So, what exactly did you understand about the video you watched on the IUL? By the way, there's no wrong answer. I just want to make sure we're starting on one accord. Respect, honor. Do you hear that? My tonality is smiling. I'm happy. I'm honored to give them a call. I'm honored to do my duty and responsibility of building generational wealth. We're going to get there. But you see, now I'm coming into alliance, right? I need to make sure, what did they pick up? What did they understand, right? What did they actually understand that they got? Because I want to deliver on what is it that was marketed to them, right? And when again, I want to know the level of education. Was this client looking into multiple places? What did they understand? What's important to them? What stood out in the video? That is extremely important. So I always like to come into alliance with the lead, okay? Always come into alliance. So I just want to hear what they picked up. Did they actually pick up what we were putting down, right? The last thing we want when we're talking about insurance is like these get rich quick schemes and stuff like that of like, uh, I don't even know. I don't even know what the heck these other people do. I'm not really concerned. But yeah, so very, very important, all right? So it shouldn't sound like, so, yeah, uh, what I see a lot of agents doing is just jumping right into it. So yeah, you gave a call about a IUL. Um, do you know what type of contribution or kind of death benefit you want? What? Hold on. Ew. What? You lost me. You're the expert here. Your client has no idea about what a freaking IUL is. Get their level of understanding, and then you're going to take it from there. But you are asking and going way into too much, okay? Here is where you'll also get diverted, where they may say something or ask a question immediately, but you are running the show here. You're the professional. You're going to bring them through a process to understand ethically what this policy is and how you're going to deliver and how we're going to get you approved, okay? And so stick to the script. And then lastly, authority. Right after I understood we are alliance, I am taking back control of this call. Okay. So great. I'm going to go ahead and ask you a few questions. Okay. So that I can tailor the right type of policy to your age, income, and health. All right, Miss Brittany. So if you don't mind me asking, what do you do for a living to earn income, and how much do you expect to earn in 2024? Do you see how I came into authority with this call? I'm the professional here. You reached out to me, and I'm going to tell you how this goes and kind of educate you on what this process is, okay? So, very, 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 very important. All right. Now, here is where you will get a huge objection from getting into an application, and this is not the video for that. You're going to go ahead and watch a video on the objections you get probably within the first 5 minutes. And here, they're actually going to respect you, like you, understand, be excited for the call, and you can go ahead and continue with the script, okay? Or number two, you're going to get the first objection. It was like, hey, can we do this a little bit later? I'm like busy right now, or can you call me later? That is a freaking objection, okay? Most of the time, your client is not busy. They just don't understand the value of importance, and they don't know how long this really takes, so you need to frame their minds here. That is a different video, so go ahead and watch that on objections you're going to get within the first 10 minutes of a life insurance sale, okay? But at the end of the day, you're not doing your duty and your responsibility as a generational wealth builder if we do not help the client understand how important this is and get them approved and get them a policy for generational wealth. Okay. Every single time that I get on, before I get on the line with the client, if I'm selling insurance, I'm asking myself, oh my gosh, this one conversation can be the reason that their babies actually get to go to college if they die, get to stay in their home. Their mom can afford the car payments. They don't have to raise money for a funeral. So I take my job very seriously. Every opportunity that I get a client on the line, it is my duty and my responsibility to get them approved and covered. And so yes, I'm going to passionately be persistent about that. And so yeah, they've been putting this off for way too long. But yeah, so that first 30 seconds to have tonality, identification, alliance, and authority. Those are the four things, okay? And that is going to avoid hangups, avoid resistance, and boost the client experience and your professionalism. The only other thing that I say is if you get hung up on the beginning, yeah, your intro is way freaking off, okay? If they're not happy to talk to you, you got the wrong lead vendor, okay? If when you ask them, what did you understand about the video that you saw, or you can't even ask them that question, yeah, you need some help with leads who actually know why you're calling. Our clients deal with engaged individuals who actually know that they're calling, and that's kind of our deal here, okay? But very, very important. That's the first 30 seconds. Tonality, identification, alliance, authority. Tonality, identification, alliance, and authority. In that first 30 seconds, you need to exemplify that, okay? Beautiful. I hope you had an absolutely um, revelating revelation, received revelation on the first 30 seconds of that intro call, okay? And so, yeah, what I'll say is what you can go ahead and do if you're interested in kind of more free trainings and live dialing sessions, you can always go ahead and visit the link in my little description. Of course, comment, like, and subscribe, but most importantly, go ahead and actually click that link. You'll get access to a free Telegram kind of chat room with a bunch of amazing skilled agents, some and our clients. I think there's over like 1,000 people in there, and I just want you to receive a lot of value. You play an extraordinary role in this marketplace ministry of life insurance, and it's something that you should take very seriously, not in just getting good for you, but for the good will you put into the marketplace. I just like to close my eyes and truly understand and believe that it is because of me that so many families' trajectory financially will be changed. Um, and I know that when my client unfortunately passes away and it's the worst day of their family's life, having a life insurance policy there is going to make that so much better for them. So it's something I take very, very seriously. So get to getting good, not just for yourself and for your commissions and for your livelihood, but multiply your abundance and the good that you put into this world. It is your duty and responsibility to be the best at whatever it is that you do. And if you're here, it's because you're a life insurance agent, master that first 30 seconds. All right. So go ahead, check out that link right below and join our Telegram chat of over 1,000 agents. And I pray that this was extremely valuable for you. I'm Dana, currently head of sales at Scale, an insurance marketing partner that helps you integrate a built in lead engine to ensure that you're talking to engaged leads and families who need your help. So have an absolute amazing day. Bye.